How much will each country be hit by Trump's reciprocal tariffs? So, have you seen the latest announcement about the reciprocal tariffs? It's quite a shift in trade policy.
Absolutely, it's a significant move. The U.S. has a staggering trade deficit of $1.1 trillion, the largest in the world.
Right, and these tariffs are targeting countries with which the U.S. has large trade deficits. It's quite strategic.
Exactly. China will see a 34% reciprocal tariff on top of the existing 20% tariff, totaling 54%.
And that's close to the campaign promise of a 60% tariff, which is a huge increase.
Indeed, and it's not just China. Other countries like the UK, Australia, and Brazil will face a flat 10% tariff on exports to the US.
That's a broad sweep. What's the reasoning behind this approach?
The administration argues that these tariffs are a response to unfair trade practices by other nations.
Trump mentioned feeling looted and plundered by other countries. That's quite a strong statement.
It is. The aim is to level the playing field, but it raises questions about the potential economic fallout.
Definitely. For countries already struggling, like Sri Lanka and Pakistan, this could worsen their economic challenges.
Absolutely. Tariffs can have a ripple effect, impacting not just economies but also global supply chains.
It's a complex issue, and I'm sure there will be much more discussion about this in the coming weeks. So, what's the current situation with tariffs on Canada and Mexico?
Well, even though they weren't initially on the latest list, both countries are still facing heavy tariffs.
Right. I remember that back on February 1st, tariffs of 25% were imposed on all goods from both countries.
Exactly. Those tariffs were briefly suspended after negotiations, but they were brought back in early March.
And then there were exemptions, right? What products are exempt from these tariffs?
Yes, goods under the USMCA are exempt, including copper, pharmaceuticals, and semiconductors.
And what about the non-USMCA compliant products?
Non-USMCA compliant energy and potash face a 10% tariff, while other products are still hit with 25% tariffs.
That's quite a range of tariffs. Has there been any recent updates from the White House?
Yes, the White House reaffirmed that the tariffs on Mexico and Canada remain in place as of last Wednesday.